Hello and welcome to episode 188. If you're a bingo fan, it's 100 two fat ladies. It's 200 fat ladies. It's episode 188 of TrustyHogs. I'm Helen Bauer. Catherine's in Tenerife. This is going to be the best day of all of our lives.
It's already so off the rails.
Through the fog, step forth the TrustyHogs. Yeah, you're gonna give them your problems and they will solve them. Or maybe they won't, and that's your problem. They'll have guests and Andrew White on the tech. Oh, it's Helen and Catherine as the TrustyHogs. Trust the TrustyHogs, or maybe not.
Andrew's here. I'm here. Sophie is here. I am walking on air right now. I had the best night yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Andrew, you're going to be charmed. I was charmed. I went to Hampshire and it was delightful. This is my home county. Went past Fleet on the train, and it's one of those gigs where you're like, why do I want to go there? Like, I don't think I've got an audience there. I think it might be really weird. But the offer came through, which was like, hey, do you want to come to this village somewhere near Mitchell Diva? Mm-hmm. Which, if you don't know where that is, that's the correct response to knowing where Mitchell Diva is. And it is just the most glorious food. And that's it. And I was like, yeah, I'm 100% in. Northbrook Arms. Heard of it?
I thought I'd been there.
I know you have.
Yeah.
I was thinking you remembered. It is insane. Did you eat when you were there?
No, I didn't even know there's food on offer.
Are you fucking joking?
I missed out, yeah.
There's food. The guys who run it are the nicest people in the entire world.
Yeah.
And like I went with Sunil Patel, obviously. We were both on the same bill with lovely Paul McCaffrey.
Dream team.
And we're just sitting down and they were like, what do you want from the menu? And it's like anything, literally anything. Because usually there's like a limit or it's like just a main. I had like this haddock cod fish cake with a poached egg and stewed greens. I have never felt so bougie in my life. I think it's also because like I'm so comfortable eating in front of people now, because like with binge eating recovery, you're supposed to like eat and just enjoy food with people. So I feel like I spent so long like eating Dominoes under blankets my entire adult life. And now I'm like, watch me eat fish in public. Fucking watch me. So all the audience are in this restaurant. It's glass doors, and me and Sunil and Paul are al fresco dining on stage, basically. I am losing my shit. I order a pint of orange juice and lemonade because it's the summertime now.
That's my dad's go-to order.
Because it's such a good order.
Yeah,
it's
it's
so
great.
perfect, and no one talks about it. Does he call it St. Clement's?
No, he just says.
Oh yeah, no, me neither. Yeah,
What's St. Clement's?
That's why I got told it's called, because it's oranges and lemons.
But do you go up to the bar? Do you have the boldness to actually say, I'll have a St. Clement's? Or do you just...
No,
of
that'd
course
be
not.
fucking thick as shit. There's no way. But then people have said to me, oh, you have a St. Clement's. But then it's like, it feels very 1960s.
Yeah. It's up there with like, oh, it's a Shirley Temple or whatever.
Yeah, what is a Shirley Temple?
I don't know.
It's like strawberry, I think.
I thought it was like cherries. What's the
Glacier.
Yeah, sort of like glacier cherries.
I love those
It
cherries.
feels very gay. I should know it. Let's have a look at it.
It does fit. I think they drink it in Dance Mums. Like
Yeah.
Abby Lee Miller takes Maddie Ziegler for a virgin Shirley Temple.
A Shirley Temple is non-alcoholic anyway.
Oh.
That's
Ignore me. That makes sense, actually.
ginger ale, splash of grenadine, garnished with maraschino cherry.
Maraschino. I don't know her.
No.
No. Anyway, Andrew, I had to take my dessert to go.
Yeah.
And they were like, what do you want? They had something on the menu called a trillionaire's shortcake, which is, right? You're like, I'm familiar with millionaires and billionaires, I think. Is millionaires just chocky on shortbread?
With
Billionaires
caramel.
is caramel with chocky. Well, what's billionaires then?
With sprinkles? I don't know.
With sprinkies. Oh,
Yeah.
that's cute. Okay, trillionaires. There was like a treacle dressing to it, a biscuit crumb. The caramel was so thick, and the chocky was like ganache. It was like I'm literally about to dribble. There was, there was like a level. It's like someone took 10 perfect truffles, smashed them with a mallet, and then just popped it over a tart. And like Sunil had that, but he ate it on the train and then did that with the box and shook it into his mouth backwards. That's how happy we were. I had a tart tartan because I've leveled up as a person now. Woke up this morning over the moon. Wait for this. Had a yogurt for breakfast.
Oh my goodness.
I am meant
You are
to
thriving.
This is my fucking week.
You should be getting our thriving merch because you are all over it.
I actually already have it, but thank you so much. I stole it from the photo shoot, obviously. I should actually buy some of the merch.
We can order some too. We don't have to
Can I
buy
just
our
get
own
it?
merch. Yeah.
Good, because my friend Francis wants some, but I don't want them to pay full price.
Well, yeah, we just get them to pay.
Oh
cost
my God,
price
okay, and
we'll-
if you want that, just message me as well and we'll figure it out, guys.
please.
It'll be so sick. And then, wait for this. This is how good it was. I only slept for like 4 hours last night, but...
You don't have that energy.
Never do. I never do. But it's because, have you seen, I'm obsessed with this algorithm of waking up in different places in history.
What?
It's okay. You are about to lose your fucking mind. Basically, what it is a point of view of you waking up on like the morning of like Chernobyl. Okay. Andrew, please, it's so good. It's called History AI Films. Okay, here we go. Point of view: you wake up as Judas during Jesus Christ times, and it's just like a shot of your feet, and all of them start with like,
Yeah, the way everyone wakes up, we all wake up like that, don't we?
No, because there's ones where they wake up and they're like, and it's like during the London Blitzes and World War II, and everything's on fire, and it's like, it's like there's no way you slept the night. It is. So, point of view, you woke up on the island of snakes in San Paulo. What even is the island of snakes? It's so fun. And now I just think this is my favorite thing to do is pretend I wake up places. You wake up as a, wait for it, priest during the Black Plague of 1347.
Oh.
And then it's just you walking around, I don't know, probably just burying people.
Is that relaxing? Is that how you like to start your day?
I mean, it's how I ended my day. I watched about 3 hours of it before going to sleep.
3 hours?
It's too much, but it's so hard to like stop once you've started with it.
Yeah.
It's so brilliant. And now I know tonight I'm going to absolutely crash out because we're recording this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing a run through for a new TV show. If you guys don't know what run through, it's basically like they put all of us in a room to try out a TV show format, and then we all try our absolute best, and we just hope that Mr. Channel, I'm assuming that's what all they're called. All the channels, Mr. Channel goes, you did very good, but instead of a star, they make a TV show, and then you have to go, please also include me in it. Been doing that for 4.5 hours.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I need to banter for a long time
That
today.
is too long. Yeah. Also, the thing with these, I get the sense that of all these run throughs, maybe 1 in 20 get made to TV shows. And then you've got even like a smaller chance of like being in that cast. It's like so much time wasted.
It is, but I love it. It's so fun because it literally is, you get shipped in to like do anything and you just get to go along with it all. But
fun.
then it's like, I've got a gig tonight, but I'm determined to work before the gig, and I'm thinking Picture House Central.
It is good.
Have you ever worked there upstairs?
Yeah. I helped my friend Jake with his taxes there.
Andrew, you were not giving tax advice to people still.
Not for money, crucially, legally.
Yeah,
if the
just for
authorities are
fun.
listening. Yeah, exactly, for my pleasure.
It cannot bring you pleasure.
It does. I don't know why it does. I just enjoy the numbers all totting up. It's relaxing. It's achievable admin. So like if I'm ever in like a rut or like I don't have any like creative energy, I can always fill in a spreadsheet. I can always do that.
I kind of get that with cleaning, as far as like it's something that I can tick and it's done, instead of like the generic like. So for me at the moment, and for you, it's like work on our stand-up, which means you're just like writing to an abyss.
Yeah.
But there's no end to it. There's no like, oh, I've finished stand-up.
Or did you
I
just get
so
fantasy
want to
about
figure
finishing
that
stand
out.
up?
I would love to do that. No, but then I wouldn't want to finish. That's the problem as well. I like it too much, even though it like annoys me sometimes.
I think the heartbreaking thing for me that makes me realise we're never going to end it is massive superstars like Brett Goldstein still doing stand-up. And it's like, you don't need to anymore. And you still come back to it. We're going to be stuck with this forever.
It's like an unhealthy addiction because I couldn't be without it. but I'm also like, it's not good for me or for anyone else. It's not good for the audience. Me wandering on and being like, yeah. And you can see them like, they're literally shuddering, like they're uncomfortable. But it's sort of like both of us looking at each other like, we don't want this to happen either. I'm not okay with this either, but it's already going. Like I look at my dad sometimes and I'm like, what a happy life. Like,
oh my goodness, yeah.
The ease of a job where you're like, I like it, I'm good, tick, and then just leaving it. Oh my God. I think about how relaxing that would be.
I constantly
live for the weekend. Oh.
But I constantly have this fantasy of having a regular job that, you can just walk away from. But then...
Walk away from?
Well, you've finished your job and then you walk away.
Yeah.
And then it's just, it exists elsewhere and you don't have to think about it.
Yeah.
But then you realise that there is nothing that gives you the freedom or recompense as stand-up does.
But it is so fun to like cosplay worker. I do it all the time. Like I did it last weekend. I was in Bristol staying at Jade Adams. Shout out Jade Adams. And we were like, I was gigging at the weekend. So forget about the gigs in the evening. We did a weekend. Like on the Saturday, we did a sauna and cold plunge and then went to a bakery. Like people. Like
humans.
Actual, like not on like a Tuesday morning where it's just you and a couple of freaks, like on Saturday with people who had done the rise and grind, and then you're all there steaming and relaxing, mainly naked together as God intended. And I'll tell you now, Andrew, I am fucking phenomenal at cold plunging.
I see that for you. You've got a strong cold plunge energy.
What does that mean? Big?
No, I think
because I think me and Jade was so easy getting in. I was like, we're definitely more insulated. There were some girls like screaming in pain, and we were both like, we're okay.
I'm going to say a word, and it's going to sound like I'm just trying to dance around the word big, but what I mean is hardy. You are, but I think you can be petite and hardy. I like a sort of resilience.
No, I literally am so hardy. It's just, I just need to get used to hearing this. Jade said, we were just like talking and she was like, but you are the antithesis of everything a woman's supposed to be. And I was like, I totally know. I know what you mean. I understand that. But it's still jarring to hear that you're the antithesis.
Yeah. I mean, well, has the Supreme Court ruled on what a woman's supposed to be?
Oh my God. Do not. It's
know.
Bad, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's
bad.
Fucking so grim. But I am the antithesis, apparently. The antithesis. It's also coming at the same time I'm learning how to use the word antithesis properly in conversation.
Well, perfect. You've got the perfect example ready to go.
Yeah, I got the perfect example. I loved this sauna and cold plunge, by the way. It was in Bristol.
Do you plunge then sauna or sauna then plunge?
I'd never done it before, but Jade's done it a few times. I just copied her. So like you shower, which is cold water, but it's just like a sprinkle in the sauna and then essential oils in the steam. And it was like, you just felt immediately like I am a goddess. Like I felt like Katy Perry landing on Earth. Like, I understood the world. And then you go outside and you go lie in a tin bucket of cold water. And then it all goes off into this river of just dead skin cells, skin river, I'm assuming. And then you just sit there and then you go back into the warmth. And everyone was like, oh, like you'll feel really high afterwards, like you've taken a pill. And I was like, I don't know. I could barely walk. I can see why people get addicted to it. I think I'm meant to do that as my hobby.
When you say barely walk, like sort of like a post-orgasm sort of like contentment.
I wish I had orgasms that good. Yeah, okay, like during orgasm walk.
Right.
That sort of level. Like I was stumbling. I had a gig that evening. If anyone was at Bristol on the Saturday night for Comedy Gaff, I could not get out the words hen-do or wedding. I kept saying when-do and heading. Like I couldn't do it.
It was properly fried you.
I was totally, because it's like all those, I mean, surely it's like doing a full, it felt like I'd lived 2 seasons going between all that. And also, I'm like, once my nipples get cold, the day's over for me in general. Like everyone's always like funny about like my head getting cold. Like if the inside of my nipple gets chilly, I'm out.
You can't see this, listener, but you know, like in the F1 when they put like blankets and stuff over the tires to keep them warm. When we stopped recording, we did that with Helen's nipples just to keep us going. We've got to
put blankets over car tires.
Yeah, because they're very sensitive to heat and changes and stuff like that.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because they're going like 200 miles an hour or something. So
That's too fast.
Yeah, I know. They get a lot of tickets.
God, Jesus Christ. No, we don't like that, Andrew. That's not okay. What else has been... Oh, my God. Wait, I have to tell you this as well. I ate so much on Easter, I gave myself a tummy ache. But then I spoke to Sunil Patel.
Yeah.
And it's just going to be happening now from now onwards. I'm 34. I have to accept my body is breaking down. Like, I'm accepting it now. I ate Easter eggs, had a couple people over mine, and double chocolated too hard, and then had a large Domino's, which he's like, it's the Domino's, and I can't allow that to be true yet. Had the worst tummy ache for 2 days. I've diagnosed myself with gallstones.
Oh no.
I've diagnosed myself. I've got a doctor's appointment on Saturday morning, a phone appointment, and I'm just going to be like, I think I need a scan. I think I've got it.
Yeah? What are the symptoms of gallstones?
Pain.
Okay, I think that's the symptoms of a lot of things.
No, not in the quadrant of my stomach. It felt
the quadrant.
It radiates from a certain quadrant of my tummy, and it's happened 5 times now. And I'm like, there's got to be something to it. And then everyone's like, oh no, it's just because you had a large Domino's. I'm like, it's not. It's 100% not. It's obviously the Domino's could be linked to it, but I refuse. I cannot live in a world where Domino's is taken away from me yet. I'm 34. I'm too young. I'm too young for that.
You don't want to give it up yet.
I don't. And I know people eat through like allergies because they're not willing to accept it.
Oh yeah, people that don't realise they're gluten intolerant or do but refuse to accept it, they're just like killing their body, but they'll keep going.
Because you'll take the gas for the food you want. Like life balances itself out.
I love the idea of you phoning up the doctor being like, doctor, I'll save you the time. Lower right quadrant, tummy ouchie.
Upper right.
Say it with me, doc. 1, 2, 3, gallstones. Book the scan.
I called 111.
Yeah.
I was in such bad pain, and they were like, but are you like blacking out from pain? And I was like, no, because I'm on the phone with you. And you know, you're always like, oh, I'm not in enough pain for you. Like, you just don't. And then they were like, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm writhing. And they went, writhing? And I was like, I'm writhing. And they were like, what does that mean? I was like, I'm going back and forth and I'm a bit sweaty. And they were like, oh, okay. Meh. And I was like, but if I've blacked out, I can't call you.
Yeah.
But I made the mistake of saying that I had an adult in the house with me. Which I did. My housemate. Yeah, not just some like random adult. Oh, I've had charming time. Apart from my tummy ache, it's been charming.
I've not seen you in so long. I've not been to record in ages. What Easter egg did you have?
Okay, I had 2.
Mm-hmm.
I had an M&S chocky egg that was gifted to me by the King's Trust, because I did a charity gig for them. Mm-hmm. And then thank you very much to a lovely man, and his wife couldn't come to the gig in Leeds. He knows who he is, who gave me a Lindt chocolate egg and a bunny. But then when I got back from Bristol on Easter Sunday, I spent an hour making fairy cakes with mini eggs in them. So I also bought a lot of mini eggs. And then Heidi Regan came over and did a Kit Kat Easter egg hunt. And then I broke up the Lindt chocolate egg and I made a big cake and I put that all over the top of it. And I got a bit of out of control.
Yeah.
What did you have?
So Reese got me a mini egg Easter egg with one of the ones that were like the mini eggs were baked into the Easter egg.
Oh, slay.
Really good. And a Kit Kat like brownie one.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it was nice. And then I had a gig in Brighton on Wednesday and I went into the Tesco Express to get something for the train home and all the Easter eggs were reduced. And I ate 2 Easter eggs on the train.
But did you feel fine afterwards?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're 25. Your body doesn't like... I've got to have to accept, like, I've got to start building up muscle, because if I don't do it now, I'm just going to snap. I just know it.
People do say, I was listening to my car isn't like linking to my phone anymore, so I'm listening to a lot of radio too.
Yay!
Whenever Claire Ronacres reads the news, goes, "This is the BBC at 10 o'clock with Claire Ronacres," and I always go, "Hi, Claire." I'm in a weird place right now. Anyway,
You look great.
thank you.
And that's what matters. As long as you look good, doesn't matter what's going on inside your head.
What they were saying.
Toxic thought.
Yeah, I don't think that's the general message from mental health charities.
But it is for today.
Yeah. That's the theme of this podcast. But they were talking to a health expert who said, like, exercise isn't just about like getting skinny or whatever. You must do muscle exercises to keep you fit and healthy in old age. You don't want your muscles wasting away. So that's like one of the most important things about exercise. Is not necessarily like aesthetic or weight, but like muscle density.
That's the thing, because I think I've got no muscles in my back. I think my back is just like fat, which means, and then because I've got such massive breasts, I think I'm going to be one of those women that just bends over one day and never stands back up again. Like I don't know how it happens, because they slowly go down, and I've already got that bump at the top of my back, and that's from, I genuinely believe that's from Pokemon Go and puzzling so many years, that like it's a please Sophie, be respectful of my medical injuries. Yeah, but it is yours from puzzling. Oh, slay! Because I puzzled like every day for about 3 years, and it just fucks you up. But then I'm like, because of this rack, like I know I'm going forward a little bit. I've got no muscles to hold me up. So I just know I'm going to end up being one of those like women walking like that. But then I can't be, because I'm a mouth breather. And then if you lean forward as a mouth breather, there's a good chance spit comes out. It's just like part of the territory. And then you're like, oh, well, then stop being a mouth breather. I have to have an operation on my nose to do that. Might as well get my tits reduced if we're doing that. That is so expensive.
Yeah, that's a
Please
lot.
join the Patreon. Please join the Patreon. I've got a lot of surgeries to do.
Yeah, we've got so much.
Because I've always got such a dry mouth.
So in your future, you think you're going to lean forward, dribbling a pool, and then the weight of your tits is going to face plant you into your own pool of drool.
I hadn't even got to the face planting. Now that's a concern. I just think there's just like, it's just no way that's not going to happen to me. And I love being upright. I love seeing out. I think I find it so hard to cross a road having to look to each side like that. If anyone's like a PT, can you please get in contact and let me know exercises that will keep me upright for the longest amount of time?
Please, she loves being upright.
I love being upright. I love looking out. It just suits me. I love the cinema. I love the theatre. Let me enjoy myself. And until we figure out a solution to that, shall we bring on our guest?
Yeah, go on.
Should we bring on our guests?
Oh yeah, we've got multiple.
I mean, who knows what's going to happen? I'm in charge. I'm excited. But please welcome to the podcast, it's Tim Key! Woo! And possibly Sam Campbell. Yay!
This is awesome.
Yeah, this is awesome. Let's press play. Gotta be quick.
Helen's gonna hate this.
Yeah, Helen's gonna love this.
Helen's going to learn to love this.
Helen's gonna learn to love this. Hello? Oh,
Hello?
I need to go in here. Yeah, hello? Okay.
Oh, great.
Are we going? Right. So,
Welcome to TrustyHogs. I'm filling in, so you better get this party started. I'm guest host Sam Campbell here with...
Yeah, there's a rug pull. It's a rug pull.
Here with the
I got a message.
The enchanting Tim
I got a
Key.
message at about midday yesterday. Yeah.
Saying we need you on the show.
No, I was booked about 2 months ago.
They booked 2 months in advance. That's
I was
nice.
asked about 3 months ago, and then I replied 2 months ago. 1 month ago.
Yeah.
Right.
And you're busy. You're in a movie.
When were you booked?
For this?
Yeah, for this.
It might have been...
Well, can I change my question?
Oh, no, not
Yeah,
last night, the night before.
Can I change my question?
Yes.
Why are you here?
They're having like troubles and stuff like that. Like it's, it's hard partnerships. It is really hard.
Catherine's in Tenerife.
Catherine's in Tenerife.
Yeah, do you know what I wanted to do?
They've been
Do you
butting
know what I
heads.
wanted to do?
Yeah.
Let you guest speak. I wanted to meet Helen Bauer and the fantastic Catherine Bohart.
Fantastic's one word for her.
Are you recording?
Yes, we're turning over.
Fucking joking.
We're turning over. Sit yourself down, madam.
That's my thing.
Sit yourself down, madam.
And I bought you a coffee.
Don't want it.
No coffee, no Timmy. Come on, Helen. Come on. We only did a tiny bit. It was like two. No, it's all
Pop
good.
yourself. Oh, lovely.
Rwanda.
Thank
From
you.
Rwanda.
Yes, Rwanda forever. We love that
You actually
coffee.
get to go in the middle.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I've
Here she comes.
The keys.
Okay, and then let's talk about what your problem is with Sam.
No problem
No
with Sam.
problem.
I don't know.
Problem with my messages.
Yeah, I'm going to read them out loud now.
Oh, okay, reading.
Welcome to the podcast. It's me, Helen Bauer, with the guests.
We've done that.
Well, I wasn't here, was I? Because I was getting you a fucking coffee,
Tim
screaming
Keith
my
from Alan
face. You were really good in that.
You were so
Psychic
fantastic.
Simon.
Helen's dating
You're really
profile
good
mention
at
it
that.
says if you're a patriot.
Oh my God, don't! I hate you. I didn't want to show you my dating profile because I said I felt really self-conscious.
I loved it. I thought it was
And then you
fantastic.
can't quote it on the podcast.
No, what did you say? You just go Partridge fans only. It was lovely. Like I really liked it.
No, I didn't say Partridge fans
It's a
only.
great
I said I'm
profile.
looking for a Lynn because
Yeah.
if anyone understands true love, it's Lynn to Alan.
Yeah.
And then when Alan on from the Oast House goes into her house and goes, Lynn paints.
It's a lovely
True pints.
profile.
It's beautiful. You know what? You've
I had my biggest stiffy of 25.
Inches. Go on.
women also get stiffies, but no one talks about that, and I'd love to discuss it with you guys.
Let's talk about the film first.
Tim's doing a film. I think some clits get really hard.
Yes.
But no one refers to it as a stiffy, despite the fact it's like a gumball / hockey puck. But no one's willing to discuss it, and neither are either of you.
No, I will say it can become rather engorged.
Tim?
Well, we made a short film 18 years ago, myself and Tom Basden. And then we returned to it in 2020.
How do you
during
zoom?
lockdown.
Can these cameras zoom?
Well, obviously
Look
they
at
can
this
zoom.
bruise. Look at that bruise.
Go to that camera. That's on you.
Right, well, I've
I
got
didn't mean literally go to it.
Is that picking up?
Yeah, I can see. it on
Can you show them my bruise as well?
Oh, yes. Well, I can't carry a bruise.
I don't want to stand up again.
Oh, wow.
Wait, can I see
Wait,
it?
that's from a needle.
Do you want to move out the way so I can go down camera 3?
I can't see your bruise, Tim.
I'm showing your viewers, moron.
Oh, we don't like that language. On
No,
this podcast,
we don't talk like that.
we vocally endorse kindness.
I want to see it
We
really
do.
badly.
Oh.
You get it.
Tim,
that's
can I give it a
green.
kiss?
Of course.
Okay.
We're breaking down barriers here. You're going to go over the table.
This is actually really good for
No, go
toxic
over the
mas-
table. Go over the table.
I'll come out and you won't know.
Okay. Oh, hang on. I'll just be I'll sit here and then you can sort of come along and do your worst. French?
Sorry?
French?
No.
Do you want me to ask about the film whilst you do this?
Yeah.
Well, I received the film last night around
Did you enjoy it?
11 p.m.
And you enjoyed the movie?
I've watched half an hour so far.
That's not bad.
And I
First half an hour?
loved first half an hour, and I loved it. I just thought it was enchanting.
Yeah, very charming.
It's got such a wonderful vibe to it.
Of course.
And I was watching it on the train from.
It was written from the heart.
Were you one of the writers? You and Tom Basden, of course.
Tom and I wrote it.
Brilliant, brilliant pairing. Good friends as well.
Yeah, I would say so.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's helped me through my tougher times
Oh no. Toughest time?
currently.
Are
He's
you
working.
happy?
He's gone into overdrive.
Have you done
That's
your
insane
thing?
because your career is just, you're strapped to a rocket ship right now, mate. I've been watching and it's
We don't
just,
really say mate in this country.
Let him have it. He's had a rough
Let him have it,
morning.
as in shoot him. Have you seen that movie?
What movie?
There's a movie called Let Him Have It. Have you heard of it?
No.
Have you seen that, Sam?
Sorry?
Has anyone out there seen Let Him Have It? Have you seen Let Him Have It?
I've not. No.
Google it, Andrew, because I
We
feel like
don't
I'm being
like,
lied to
on this
the
we like
entire
Mamma
time.
Mia too. We like fun movies.
We do.
like
Have you seen
fun.
Mamma
We
Mia?
like fun.
I most certainly have not.
1991 crime thriller starring Christopher Eccleston.
1991 crime thriller starring Christopher Eccleston.
I used to
You
work
wouldn't
in the
mind-
same bar as him.
Well,
Different years. The Littleton Theatre Bar at the National Theatre. Thank you very much.
Wow.
I'm planning to go there this week.
Oh, what are you going to go see?
Dear England.
Slay.
I guess so. Andy, can you just give us the outlook? Sam, can
I
you give us?
suppose it is rather slay.
You have to let Tim have his moment too,
Yeah,
because that was
sorry, yes.
unkind.
No,
It's
sorry
almost.
about that.
I
But
think.
he's not in with the lingo. You're like slay, and he goes, hey, you'd like it.
But he's not a hog.
Do you
he's
wanna
not a
want-
hog.
Oh my God, he's giving Saka. He's giving.
well,
He's giving Gareth Southgate.
You will have to leave if you're going
Yeah.
to be like
Okay.
this.
Sorry, I'm coming down.
Don't be sorry. It's okay to be better.
Yes.
How can I help you?
Would you mind giving me the précis of what happened in Let Him Have It?
In this fact-based film, British working class
Fact-based
teens
film, idiot.
Derek Bentley and Chris Craig take to behaving like the film noir anti-heroes they idolise.
Sorry, Helen's doing a listening face.
I have to focus because, believe it or not, I find Sam incredibly distracting.
Yeah, he's like a sort of deranged mosquito.
When I listen, I sort of toy with a lobe.
I used to do that. I used to press on the edge of my ear during assemblies to make like a sound.
Some people, they're
vacuum.
still joined up.
Yeah, they are. No, you.
We love those people so much.
Carry on, Andy.
Chris begins carrying a gun to look the part. Unfortunately, the boys have a run-in with a police officer that takes a tragic turn, and Derek and Chris end up on trial for murder.
Next line.
While Chris is still a minor and faces only a prison sentence, the older Derek will be put to death if he can't prove his innocence.
Next sentence.
To death.
That's I have to go into the full page now.
Yep.
Is it set in America?
England.
Oh, really?
Shut up.
It could be Ken Loach, maybe
Sam,
Mike Lee.
It's not Mike Lee.
The film is based on a true story of Derek Bentley, who was convicted of the murder of a police officer by joint enterprise and was hanged in 1953 under controversial circumstances.
Right, what were the controversial circumstances?
I've got to go to the citation.
Did they not have Pierpoint to do the right measurement of the rope?
I've got a hard out at 11. Go on.
He always says that, and then we'll see him downstairs scoffing pastel donatas at the cafe.
Do you know what? I heard something very funny yesterday.
Go on.
Oh,
1 second, Andy. I'm just about to do an anecdote.
sorry, yeah.
He's sort of known for them,
A
sort
friend
of.
of mine was going to do a podcast, and he knew that they went on for ages. So he said to them, he said, I've got a hard out. I've got a hard out, so I've got to be somewhere. Oh, it doesn't matter. Go on.
No.
I hate that so much.
No.
That is my least liked character
Timmy,
in a person.
Timmy.
I've got to be out. I've got to be out after an hour. I'm so sorry. I've got somewhere to be. And then they said, well, okay. Well, what time do you want to do the podcast? And he said, I don't really mind. Anyway, carry on.
It's not that good of a story.
No, I like
really.
it a lot because it
Did
reminds
you?
me. So I was on it. Do you know Enmore Theatre, big theatre?
Yeah, I know, in Sydney.
We were on the same gig.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So
You hid in the wings
I was
in a really
hiding,
weird way.
but I was supposed to go on last, and I was like, "Oh man, I cannot be."
Why would you be on
fucked."
last?
I know,
Yeah.
headliner, and so I was
He's very talented.
I
It's
messaged
funny,
them.
very different.
I messaged them. I was like, "I've."
weird, odd, doesn't fit in, but you feel like you should laugh because if not, it is sadder.
know,
Yeah.
I'm
I was
always
born
laughing.
to fly my freak flag. So I was on supposed to be last headliner Andrew, and I was like, I texted her, I was like, "Oh, I'm really sorry, I can't stick around. I've got to be in the first half. I've got this I can't even remember the excuse, but it was weak. And I turn up and Ed Byrne is angry. He goes, Sam Campbell, he gets to choose when he goes on. And he's like, basically, I was like, fuck. But he's about the headliner anyway. He's going to bring it home. This is, an older crowd. And
Who are you talking to?
Sorry?
The cameras,
Is
the
it?
audience.
He talks out to the cameras.
Yeah, well, he's different.
So basically, but for every amazing idea I have 15 dark thoughts.
I'm the other way around.
So I do.
It gets dark.
So I go on.
Oh, my dark thought is
I go
dark.
on.
Yeah.
I die on my poo day, so I really.
What
You
you do?
don't.
I didn't think it was
You
a great
died on
gig.
what?
I just died. It wasn't a great gig.
He didn't die.
And so then my friend Ray and I, we went to the place next door to the theatre to smoke shisha. And
Oh my God,
we were
you
still
did.
smoking shisha as the crowd and the promoter who I'd been texting me like, I've got to get out of there. Got to be in the set. We're just there smoking a shisha
Yeah.
flavour called Mario Brothers.
They're different. They're difficult anecdotes to tell, aren't they? These ones.
No, that was all right.
No,
People
mine was
taking it in.
mine was the same. Mine was tough. I found mine tough.
Can I honestly
Do
for
a similar
two
anecdote, so we've all
professional-
done one.
But mine are good. Mine are punchy.
You look astonished.
Well, I just thought it was all right. Like, people don't always need to be going, like, people just can have a wry smile.
Come and
But
kiss.
I don't
Come and kiss the bruise.
It's just a-
Come and kiss the bruise. Come on.
Bruises can be so many colours. Some are green, some are purple. Oh.
Why do you make that noise?
Did you get left with a bit of wet residue? I got a bit of wet. Ew.
Bruise kisser. And I'll kiss anyone's bruise. If you email me, I'll come and give it a kiss.
Sam, Helen was
I was
starting
going
to
to
do
do an anecdote.
Yeah.
Okay, this one time I was doing this gig.
Once.
I've done actually 6 gigs, but I've only got an anecdote about one.
Once
I
upon a time
smashed
in
all the
Helen.
other ones. No one wants to hear about how you kill it, but I'm an absolute killer on stage.
Once upon a
I
time
go
in
on.
Helen's world.
No, I live on Earth with other people. I did this.
Very
Tim?
quickly, as a side point,
Yes.
I saw you last year and you're fantastic.
Oh, fuck off.
I told you that.
No, don't like that. Don't like that.
Yeah.
No, because it just feels sarcastic.
I've had people turn that around because I'm laughing at your set and they're like, what the fuck is your problem? Like,
Never.
I've been cracking up.
Never.
Like, really
I've
hard.
literally seen you leave when I go on stage.
That's
and
to
you
get
say,
more people.
I do not support
That's
women
to get
in comedy.
more punters to be, come see her, watch her.
Fucking
Oh, you cracked me
shit.
up.
A woman walks
The stuff
on.
about the little guys, like how they, like there needs to be a treaty. Oh, it's a scream.
That's in the new show.
It's a fantastic show.
Thank you. I like short men, but not in a sexual way, just for friendship. It doesn't matter. That's why I like this little lad. But he's a big boy, and I know that. Okay, this one time I had to do a gig, and I was in Berlin, and I was quite new, and I really needed a toilet, okay? But it was one toilet, because it was one of those like cooperative spaces where it used to be a shop. It wasn't actually supposed to
What
be
is
a
it,
venue.
stance?
So like, well, because I'm broad, aren't I? What was the word you
You
used
most
to me
certainly
earlier?
you are not broad.
Hardy.
Hardy. I'm
You are not
hardy.
hardy.
I am a hardy woman. I'm hardy. And quite frankly, this is mental. I've never sat here before since I've been in the studio. There is no space for me between these microphones.
Yeah, we could sort of point out.
Well, then do it. You've watched me, but
or
you've both
point
watched
in
me
even more.
suffering the whole time. Tim. Oh, sorry.
It's all right.
Sorry.
My friend, one of my, yeah, what's your centre of gravity? And that's for
No,
everyone.
I'm doing my anecdote.
That's an open question.
Why would
And
you
write
suddenly
in,
ask that?
light up the comments now. But centre of gravity, do you have a high one or a low one? What do you think?
Hi.
High?
Pretty low.
Yeah, hard to push over. I couldn't push you over, I don't think.
Hi.
Yours is low. That's insane.
Wait, should we clear the table right now and do a little pushing?
Absolutely
match?
not.
Why not? No, we shouldn't.
No, yeah, tell your anecdote.
There is a good game where you just have, if you stand up and then you come here.
This is going to be a YouTube episode, listeners. Go check out the video.
Oh, get on YouTube.
Wait, I can describe it. Okay, so Tim puts his...
Oh, good point. Yeah, I forgot the medium.
No,
You didn't forget
we
the
do video
medium.
as well,
I
we
want to
do.
watch it. Okay, Tim's putting his hands up to do like a high 10.
Tim, have you ever spoken to a medium or anyone in that world?
My mum spoke to a fortune teller who told her she'd never leave Europe.
Has she?
She then went to South Africa.
Yay!
The fortune teller.
And why is it always a crystal ball? Why not some other shapes? We want to see a crystal cube.
I don't mind the advert. Who's in that advert with the crystal ball? There's someone that does an advert.
Christopher Eccleston.
Andy,
No, Ecclestone,
Andy, have you seen
no.
that advert recently where someone's got a crystal ball?
This rings a bell.
Yeah, it's
I'm
a comedian.
Googling.
In a crystal ball?
Is it Magic Mixies?
Is it Sunil Patel? He's in a lot of adverts.
It's not Sunil. No, he's fantastic in adverts.
He's
I do
brilliant.
think you can be in adverts and you look at it and go, well, he's good in that advert.
He's brilliant.
Well, it's what like Jack D used to do that and Peter Kay. Do you know Peter Kay, Sam? Like
Yeah.
What advert did Jack D
Bolton.
do?
Nasty. But Peter Kay apparently.
John Smith's.
Apparently,
Really?
Peter Kay, if after the MC, and he was brilliant.
Careful.
But when he finished his set,
Careful.
and I love him, and I think he's just like a national
Careful.
treasure and an international delight. But he would finish his set, and then he would wrap the microphone cord around the mic stand. So for the next guy, it would be really hard. You'd have to untangle.
I've heard that about like 10 different people. It's all
Yeah.
bullshit.
Yeah, it is bullshit.
It's all bullshit. The amount of stories you hear, particularly when you're starting where someone goes like, oh, I've got this crazy story about like McIntyre. And it's like, none of us have met him.
Yeah.
None of us have met him.
Well, then
Why are you doing
someone was
this?
saying that like Tim wanted to start a foundation for young female comedians where he takes them away.
I was in that
for a
foundation.
sort of 3-week retreat, but I don't think there's any.
Let's do this game. Come on.
Okay, so Tim and Sam are now both standing up.
Well, we're not because I just need to. Andy, are you checking to see who does the fortune teller advert?
There's an advert for Michael McIntyre's Netflix special, which involves the fortune teller.
No. This is a new advert on TV with a fortune teller.
Yeah.
And someone says, I can see great fortunes coming to me. I can't. And he says, oh, it doesn't matter. Okay. The point being, it's a comedian. And at the start, you go, oh, okay, comedian's doing this advert. And then you're like, yeah, does it really well. Anyway, here.
Oh, nails it. Yeah, we're thinking about fortune cookies as well. Have you ever had a nice one of those?
Sam, I'm going to beg you to finish this bit and then we can talk about your cookies, okay? I feel like a mother of 2 really sweet baby boys. Okay, so Sam and Tim are facing each other, like
he gonna
crotch
do
to
up his
crotch.
fly before or after we do the experiment? I'm just wondering.
Sammy, good boy. They're facing each other, hands up in a big 10. Tim's now got his arm coquettishly on his hip. But feet together, hands up in a big 10.
I've got it. I've got the advert.
Andrew! Right. Andrew, put a pin in that. Sam, you're in a bit of a silence retreat right now. Tim, please play the game.
But his fly is half undone. I can see half his knob.
Sammy, good boy. Off we pop.
Okay, so I'm very sure. What if he falls back into that?
So Tim
Are you serious?
gave Sam a high 10 and Sam toppled like a babby.
No, that's nuts.
It's Tim's game. It's Tim's game. Sam went to high 10 Tim and he slid his hands open.
No.
Oh, they're intimidating each other. Gentle. Okay, Sam's overexcited, pretending to tickle. Tim seems quite calm. Sam looks like a rabid little dog. He looks like a chihuahua, if I'm honest. And Tim looks like a golden retriever. 1-1. Is it best of 3? Sam, centre yourself for a minute, my puppet. You're over it. No, but you're overexcited and
like
you're not
this.
focused. You're not focused. And you both got semis now, which is fucking mortifying. You do. Okay, turn away from the cameras, please, boys. No, turn back. Calm down. Sam, take a minute. You got to take a beat. You aren't relaxed, so are you?
Well, I want to hear more about this advert.
We'll get to it.
Sam needs to get himself checked out.
He has. That's the worst thing. You're okay. You're okay.
Some people say I'm an acquired taste. Some people say I've got an acquired brain injury.
Yay! Okay, that was a good, Sam, good job.
Good job, Sam.
Okay, what happened there, man?
Huh?
You got overexcited and you couldn't focus.
Well, it's like, I feel like Kasparov versing the computer. Like he was impossible. He was like clinical. It was
Deep
like,
blue.
Wait, who's Kasparov? Oh, the chess thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
I don't
tough.
know how to play, so I don't really like it.
You know how the pieces move.
No, I don't. All I know is the horse goes in an L. I genuinely have never been taught.
That's the hardest one.
I
What do you
was
think the bishop
reading-
does? What do you think the bishop does? Do it with your cup. No. Yes.
Yeah, diagonal.
Diagonal.
But there has been research
you.
that chess has involved many different pieces over the years. So there was a snake. There were other things represented. There was like
Right, stop 1 second. Tim, one
Yeah,
second.
sorry,
The lack of support between
Yeah,
the two of you for
yeah.
each other is actually quite upsetting.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of men listening to this
Yeah.
who are looking to you.
men need to
open up the
listen. We have so many
conversation.
Yeah.
distressed
You need
men.
to be listening and talking to each other.
Yeah.
And this is such an awful example of that.
Yeah.
Andrew's 25.
No.
How's he able to be inspired by this?
Are you 25?
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, it's
you.
great for him.
Years old.
Yeah.
Be supportive, be supportive.
Oh, I support that. Yeah.
You know what, guys?
I'm all for that.
Yeah.
Andrew,
That's great.
I'm just going to do a quick compliment circle just to refocus everyone, if that's okay. So what we're going to do is I'm going to compliment Tim. Tim's going to compliment Sam.
Can we, do it
Sam's
the
going to
other, can we go
compliment
the other
me.
way?
You piece of...
No, it's not Uno. It's not reverse time. Come
Well,
on.
do you want to compliment Tim?
I compliment this guy every day. I like say like I'm glad to live in the same timeline as him. He like is like an incredible
Don't look
artist.
at me. Look at him.
I think he's just like an incredible like body of work that, and he still manages to be so churlish and so funny at every opportunity. And he thinks a lot about what he does, and I appreciate him more than I think you could ever know.
Okay, Tim.
Sam
Batter
sent,
back.
Sam sent me a script yesterday. My God.
Okay. You come on, dig deep.
Do I have to do Sam? I thought we were going around in a circle.
Please,
Sam's done
Sam
me-
just really bared his soul to you, and it's actually quite moving. I'd love to see it reciprocated. I don't know if he's received that before.
Eyes like wet diamonds. He's crying. I think he's crying from some of my words.
No, it's hay fever.
It's not him.
That's itchy. You can tell.
Funny.
Look at him. Look at him. Give him the dignity of eye contact.
Funny.
It came through gritted teeth, but it came through.
Accept it.
Classy.
Glassy.
Classy! Brave.
Brave is nice.
Oh, to get up there with that stuff. Boring.
Right.
Moron.
end it.
Idiot.
That was really sweet for
Shouldn't
a
be in
moment.
the UK.
Am I allowed to say the C word? Am I allowed to attack people?
Yeah, of course.
That was not okay, mate. I'll send you into orbit, mate. And have you read the script? I've written the beautiful script that stars Tim Key.
Oh, I read it.
Yeah, and it's being made. Like, it's not even
brilliant.
fake.
It
It's
is really good.
Yeah.
I play a character called Apricot.
I have not read that script.
Do you know what? When you make an actual movie and then the next thing you're offered is to play an apricot.
It's not an apricot. It's a character called Apricot.
I forgot about the movie.
Yeah, but why is he called Apricot?
That's his name.
Well, yeah, but obviously he's like a silly person.
No, he's not. He's a good character.
Why is he called Apricot?
He's like the most loved character in the show. Like, everyone like wants a piece of him. Apricot.
Sam, you did not say that the other night. You did not mention apricot when we were talking about your script. So don't try and twist this now.
Okay, let me ask you a question. I turn the part down. I turn the part down.
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah? Who do you go to next?
Oh, I take my own life.
That's not what you said.
There's
That's
two-
the second time he's threatened that today.
No, I've got two things.
What a strange thing to say on a podcast.
Okay, I know that's not true because he said Brett Goldstein the other night. Quick as a flash. So we're fine.
Brady.
Yeah, literally. Now, I'm just going to quickly take control. Andrew, let's hear about this crystal ball advert for Tim. Sam, respect the space. Tim wanted to know this. Andrew's researched it. Everyone's put effort in.
I've got
Okay?
a feeling that the person that Andy's going to mention is brilliant.
Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Simon Farnaby.
Yes, I knew it.
Skipton Building Society.
Oh,
I knew it!
We adore you, Farnaby.
I
Brilliant.
love Simon Farnaby.
Also, just to close off
Brilliant.
one other thread.
Thank you, Andrew.
Derek Bentley's controversial conviction and hanging was based on the fact that he said, let him have it. Therefore, he was
does he
culpable
mean
for the murder.
But that's the whole crux of the film. Does he mean let him have the gun, or does he mean shoot him?
Oh, yeah.
What do you think?
We've got to be so careful of double meanings.
I've been to Simon Farnaby's house. That's what I
Really?
think.
Heaven.
I think he's got a mortgage. with
Downstairs
Skipton Building
toilet?
Society.
Downstairs toilet,
Sick.
upstairs toilet that's also a lift. I mean, he's got a lot.
And he's got a little toilet that scuttles around that follows you about the house. You can go out whenever you need.
I would fucking love that.
Yeah.
Just during this period of like getting into my mid 30s and like just not trusting my gut anymore. Like I would love a toilet to be with me at all time. I nearly walked past the scene of a crime or like a crime I did on the street.
Toilet trolley.
A toilet.
You want a toilet trolley?
Just a wall that I had to have an accident behind.
Accident wall.
Accident wall. I wish you'd stop quoting your dating profile.
I can't believe I let him see my
It's
dating.
beautiful.
It's because I'm trying to find love. I'm ready to be loved, and I'm trying to find love at the moment.
Well,
And I've got a girlfriend who we love.
yeah, and Sam's got a girlfriend.
Jim's met her.
Did you actually?
They've been
Well, look,
introduced.
what I would say is she is what she is.
A stone cold goddess.
I can see you with an absolute fox, actually.
She's amazing and
Our
incredible.
listeners will be heartbroken. Last time you came on, all the comments were like, is Sam single? Can you
Really?
hook us up with
No,
Sam?
sorry.
Yeah.
Well, look, he's not single and he looks stupid next to his girlfriend.
You know that's going to eat him up on the inside because he loves you so much, Tim.
I love Sam.
I'd also love to talk about your movie. I have loved the first 30 minutes. I love it. I love the premise. I love the island. I love
the
your
eye lines.
character.
I thought the eye lines were all really perfect.
It was that perfect thing where the horizon was always never at the midpoint of the screen, which is something we're always looking for, obviously.
Is that what happens?
That is the...
Is that what happens in the film?
What happens in the film? The
Is the
horizon's not in the
horizon-
middle.
is that true?
I don't know. I was watching it on my phone on a train, man.
Best
Like,
way.
I've got
It's one of
While
those
being
films.
attacked.
no, whilst next to Sunil Patel eating a trillionaire's tart in a box.
Millionaires.
No, it was trillionaires. That's the difference. Wake up to yourself and listen. Sorry.
Can I guess the third layer?
We don't know. We don't know. It was just magic. What do you think? What's millionaires and what's billionaires?
Oh, well, millionaires would be shortbread and caramel and chocolate.
But that's already free.
Right, I would say trillionaires, maybe you add pate, I want to say. And then trillionaires.
I do have a meeting today. I forgot.
No, you don't.
What are you like in a meeting?
I'm good in a meeting.
I had a meeting with him once. He electrocuted me during it, and I'm not joking. You did.
With a pen, and a pen is different to a
I
a
went
chair,
in for a meeting
example.
with Sam. This
Yeah.
is like, I don't know,
Cambo.
about a year ago. And they went, oh, do you want a pen to write anything down? I was like, oh, yeah, I should probably have a pen. I clicked it and I got electrocuted. And
You
then
got
he
zapped.
went, ah!
No, I didn't.
I'm not joking.
You got
On my
zapped.
life. On
What
my
was the-
life.
I smiled privately later. I went into a room just to smile. But
The meeting was to be his driver for gigs.
No, it's not.
Was it?
It was to be a huge actress and to be a huge star in my show. In the show that I'm
And you know what
working
I've done? I've said, yes, please. And then he electrocuted me.
Oh,
We've
this-
onboarded
you're-
Helen.
This is how you got the gig.
I got
yes.
electrocuted and I wasn't a bitch about
Please
it.
write in and start a petition. Tim, please accept the role of Apricot. He has 2 gorgeous scenes with Helen Bauer. These
No.
are, they will be sharing the scenes. Yes, fabulous scenes.
Then we have to do it. You can make my dreams come true as well.
I'd love to act with Helen.
Really?
This is your chance.
I think
Well, no, let's do it now.
I think Helen is practice what you preach. I think Helen's fantastic.
Helen's fabulous.
And looking for love.
Oh yeah.
And looking to be loved.
I only wish Catherine Bohart was here.
You know what she's doing right now?
She'd be
Acting.
closing so much of this down. Oh no, we can't. No. Or no crystal balls. That's offensive to old Irish people. It's good. It is. It's good that
Crystal balls is not Irish.
Well, what she would have.
Actually, it might be.
And I love Catherine.
Do you know where Sam lives?
Yeah. Can I say?
I can say.
What?
I know where Sam lives.
Gospel woke.
Here we go. Finally, start recording. We're off. It's ready. It's time to go.
If that's funny, I'm a pretzel. That's no good. Gospel woke.
That's quite good, isn't it?
That's not great.
Gospel oak, but woke, yeah.
Yeah, it's wordplay. It's cheap. It's beneath you.
You also don't live there. That's near me.
I do live in Gospel Oak.
No, you don't.
I do.
No, you don't. I thought you
What's happening?
lived in like Camden.
Gospel Oak is near Camden.
Is it? What am I thinking of? Honor Oak. Never mind. Forget everything I just said. I live in the south.
So?
Just wanted to tell you.
All right.
How's your sparkling water?
Southern water.
Pretty good, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I like a San Pellegrino. Have you ever had the ones with the orange flavour in it?
I prefer it as it comes.
Okay. Each to their own. Guys,
What else is on the
No, please. I have to do the format because I've never managed to do it when
Do the
Catherine's
format.
not
Are we about
here.
to start?
Yeah.
Can I cough?
You can cough. Tim?
I'll cough when during it.
Okay, did you fart during that cough?
No. I don't like any fart humour.
No?
Seriously, I can. Yeah.
Fart humour's so funny.
I listened to...
You know, this could be like the last episode. Like Catherine is saying, like, I'm feeling a bit uneasy about it. It's taking up a lot of my time. I want to focus on my live stuff. Maybe do my own radio show, something like that. Sorry, Helen. Sorry. You don't care, do you, Helen? Do you care? You don't care, do you?
Catherine's got the world at her feet, I'll
She
say that.
really does.
Did you see her Edinburgh show last year?
Yeah.
She's gorgeous.
really
She's
good.
so amazing.
Whichever way you look at it, don't care how you wrap it up, Catherine Bohart is pin sharp.
Yeah. She's the last of the great white storytellers.
Anyone listening to this who's interested, jot down the name Catherine Bohart.
Yes. Oh,
Catherine
God.
Mary Joseph Bohart.
Catherine Mary
Kill me
Joseph
now and
Bohart.
reincarnate me as a head lice that can go through those crimson locks.
Now, is it true that you spent some time in India with Catherine
Yes,
Bohart?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
true.
We
Well,
had a great time.
Tell us about that.
I was reading a book that you had lent me called Say Nothing. So I was asking her
I
about
didn't
Dolores
lend,
Price
I don't lend people
and
books.
the
I'd have bought you
IRA.
that.
You bought me it, yes.
What's Say Nothing about? Who's that by?
It's about? Was it Do Nothing or Say Nothing?
Say nothing.
Say
more.
Nothing. Be careful of the peelers. Be careful. Bobby Sands. So it was all about that. So I was really interested in Irish histories.
That's become a TV show on Disney
Yeah,
Plus.
yeah,
I
yeah.
now know what it is.
Yeah. So I was talking to Catherine a lot about that.
Sam, do you know why it's called Disney Plus?
Yeah. Do you want me to tell him?
Oh, is this a trick question or do you know?
I most certainly do not know.
Oh, okay, because it's it's all the Disney movies plus a few more goodies.
There we go. That's the answer.
All the Disney movies plus a few more goodies.
Yeah, and Pixar animation
And the
studios.
Beatles. Yeah, carry on.
Yeah. Do you love the movies at the start of Pixar movies where they just have a little movie, maybe a
Yes.
volcano, maybe a cloud? Every movie have that instead
It's
of
not called Volcano, it's called Lava, and I love it.
whatever it is, but have that instead of a fucking ad for Lloyd's Bank.
God, dear me.
Let's see a little
Are you
short.
serious?
Sorry,
What was that about?
I'm sick of ads.
But we've established some ads are good. Simon Farnaby's.
Yeah. When they're done properly, they are fantastic.
When I was at Simon Farnaby's house, yes, go on, Helen.
Sorry, I would actually like to just quickly regain control and do a problem from a listener.
I want to hear about Simon Farnaby's.
I know I want to hear about Simon Farnaby's house as well. But the thing is, I said I was going to do a problem today. So can we make sure we do a problem? Because Tim's actually got a hard out at 11 and Sam's got, well, I'm sure he's got some meddling to do, some Dennis the Menacing around the streets. And I've got a hard out at 11. Do you know why? Because I've got to be somewhere at 12. Wake up, everyone.
Okay, we have a
Let's
problem from
do-
a listener.
No,
How do you
no,
deal
no,
with
Simon
toxic
Farnaby-
co-hosts who abandon their fan base to do some TV show in Tenerife?
Listen to Helen.
You have to listen to women.
Yeah.
I love women.
But you don't believe me when
doesn't-
I
I
say
do.
I want to
He
do
doesn't believe in women. Kiss my bruise.
I do.
Come and kiss my bruise.
I'm not doing any more bruise kissing. I love women so much. They're glorious to me.
I'll tell you a brilliant woman.
Top 5 favourite women.
Cilla Black.
Boudica.
Cilla Black,
I said Boudica.
Boudica.
Dee Wallis.
Who's that?
Chiggy. We love Chiggy.
Who's cheeky?
Tim's agent.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, yeah.
Winnie Mandela.
Yeah, sorry, we missed out Winnie Mandela. yeah,
I
sorry.
think you got one more.
I'll go Terry Irwin.
Oh, but hang on. But maybe I've only done one so far, so I should do the last one.
Oh, you both get 5?
Yes. He's going to say Pamela Anderson, which I respect.
I most certainly am not.
She's about to do Broadway.
Is Eliza Doolittle a woman?
Yeah, of course.
Well, there we are. Singer.
Pygmalion. Oh,
She.
no.
I was going to ask Sam, who's your favourite fictional character?
Oh, my favourite fictional character,
I know the answer to this.
Odysseus.
Who's that one?
He's like involved.
chap.
Yeah, Greek guy.
Yeah, but which one?
He owned Ryman's.
Yeah, he did.
You referenced Ryman's earlier.
Yeah. There's a saying about great minds, and the thinking they do. Favorite fictional character? You really put me on the spot. I do love Artemis
I know
Fowl.
mine.
We'll do Sam first. We might come to you if we have time.
Helen, you're all right. Favorite fictional character?
Do you want me to just do my Simon Farnaby anecdote while you're thinking of it?
Yeah.
I was at his house. It was the League Cup final, Newcastle against Liverpool. He's a Newcastle fan. Newcastle scored. He jumped up. He smashed the chandelier. He broke 2 bits of glass from it, and then the goal was ruled out by VAR. Go on, Karen.
Thomas Ripley.
From what?
Ripley's the talented Mr. Ripley.
I've not read it.
They're good, and
It's
there's
a
Ripley's
con
game.
artist, right?
Yeah. And the lady who wrote it, I think she would just write in bed and eat chocolates and smoke cigarettes and just
Ew.
like laugh as she was writing
Oh,
Miss Ripley.
I've improved, Helen. I was going to do a snoring noise there, and I didn't.
Imagine that, asking him the question then. So Tim, what's one movie you've never seen?
No, you have to ask me about my favourite fictitious
Tim,
character.
a movie you've never seen.
The Graduate.
You're being really unkind to each other and to me right now and to the audience, both of you. It's just bad behaviour.
What sort of figures?
We didn't get to
It's
do our-
been bad behaviour since both of you
We didn't get
arrived,
to do our
actually.
Helen compliments.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Babe is my favourite character because you learn that politeness is the best way to get results.
What do I like about Helen? She is such a dynamic performer. She cares about people. She checks in with people. She tries to make sure there is never a dull moment.
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
There's never a dull moment. And when on set, she's such a joy, and everyone goes, "Oh, we love," they just love having Helen around. And she's,
I'll take that.
yeah, and she works really hard. You might not see it, but because it seems so like joyful and effortless, but she works really hard as well.
I do work really hard.
It's the swan's feet.
A duck.
A duck.
A duck. Tim, I'd like a compliment as well, please.
Fantastic, charismatic, wonderful comedian. Don't know you as a person.
That's fine.
Probably absolutely fine.
No, I'm actually really good as a person.
I bet you're a decent laugh.
Sometimes.
We've met once or twice off stage, and I've always enjoyed your company.
No.
I have.
No.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
I like your company. I think you're very talented. I like your company. I think you're very talented.
Well, you've had a
And you're
teaspoon-
both fucking fit as shit.
Yes,
man.
thank you for that.
Fucking fit.
You've had a small teaspoon of the chemistry between Helen and Tim, and be on the lookout for this new sitcom that's coming out where Tim has apricot and Helen has Pat, and they share the screen.
I can't wait to film it. Now time for a listener problem. On this podcast, we do listener problems where our listeners write in and we solve their problems. And today, the three of us are going to do that for someone else because it's important to give. Because if we keep facing the sun, the shadows will always fall behind us. And today,
And you
we will
can't get
ensure
a
that
tan.
person-
You can't get a tan from a drawing of the
1
sun.
second. Tim put his hand up to ask a question. You just spoke. No. Bad. Rude. Very rude. And unkind.
And horrible.
Tim, go.
I was wondering whether we can, after this section, just so we know what our format is, upcoming. After this, can we read a couple of pages of Pat talking to Apricot from his script?
You can't do that.
Yeah.
That's like
Yeah.
illegal.
Yeah.
Have you got it on
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
No, but I don't think you're allowed
100%.
to do that.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
No, because it's like
Yeah.
it's not. It's real. That's not fake. It's
Guys,
real.
join the Patreon. Come to the extras.
Yeah.
Get
Yeah.
a look at
I
Channel
don't think
4.
you're allowed to do that because they wouldn't do that for like Gladiator 2 or something. They wouldn't be like Paul Mescal be like, "Oh, you'll read a bit of the script."
That's
But
now
that's not
available
good.
on
isn't it? I think I've
streaming.
signed something. I could get them a bit of hot water here, Tim. I probably shouldn't even be saying the word apricot right now. The producers are
let's-
going to kill me.
Well, it doesn't matter because we're onto this feature first with Helen's feature about the problems.
Andrew, will you step in and promise that this... Because I don't know if you're allowed to do a reading of something that hasn't even been filmed yet.
Yes,
For me,
you
this
are.
is like a nature documentary. I just have to let it unfold.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't step in.
Exactly.
Wait, what animals are we?
He can't play God.
You
He's,
gonna-
he's only 25. God's probably about 80.
He's older than that.
You think?
Yeah.
Oh, bloody hell. Like Trump.
Oh,
No, Trump's not
here
80.
we go.
Yet. Hey, Trump's 80.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's old.
Why did I think he was like 60 something?
Because he's so ideal.
No, not nice man, and I know that, and I want the audience to know that I know that because I'm educated. Andrew,
Yes.
we'd
Beg
love
to differ. We have a question
You did it
from...
again. You're
it's every
being.
time.
You are. Who are you showing off to? Is it Tim or me? Is it Sophie and Andrew?
Can you stop
it.
biting that?
Andrew,
Yes.
we'd love to have a listener problem, and in advance for the listener who's written in, sorry.
Yeah, I've deliberately not picked anyone like. On
I
the
find
precipice
Catherine
or anything.
patronises the listeners' questions quite often.
Unbelievable.
Like she talks to them as if they're like a 13-year-old kid who's like at a sleepover. She sometimes be like, and do that, okay? And it should be okay. We're going to give real, proper, grounded answers that are not
We
idealistic.
always give proper answers.
Yes, okay.
Yes, please, Tim.
Do we have like a biscuit?
No, but I do have a protein bar, 2 satsumas, a pot of mixed nuts, and a peanut butter sandwich in my bag.
Wouldn't mind a satsuma.
1 second.
Should I read the problem or?
Yeah.
One satsuma, Tim, is from like a shop like 10 days ago, and one is from a shop 2 days ago. Does it matter?
What do you think?
You're only 2 days old.
I imagine so.
Fuck me, God. Should have offered Ava.
Are they the tiny ones?
Yeah.
Oh, they're really tiny.
Okay, Tim's feeding window is flying open. He will now be fed this satsuma. Dear listeners.
It smells a bit of banana because I ate banana on the train this morning from that pot.
He just went to me as
How
well.
do you fit a banana in that pot?
It was a little organic banana.
Oh, nice.
She's doing well.
This
I
is
have snacks for me.
this is a problem from
No,
E.
no, you peel it first.
Oh, no.
Oh, you fucking munter.
You dirty prick. What do we got here?
E says, "Hi, Trusty Hogs."
Hi.
Hello.
You say
You're not
hi,
a trusty
E.
hog,
You say
Sam.
hi, E. You are for today. Hi, E.
You're beautiful.
Hi, E. Say it. Hi, E.
Hi, E.
Hi.
Good boys.
I'm 22, she, her, and in August I'm moving into a student house for uni.
Ooh.
University.
Yes.
How old
indeed.
is this person?
22. There's 6 of us living in the house. The problem is that me and another housemate confessed our attraction for each other whilst drunk. I'm entirely to blame, as I was the one who said I liked her first. Since then, we've been texting on and off all over the Easter holiday. And my question is, do I date her? Everyone keeps telling me it's a bad idea, and she said one of her friends said the exact same. But the chemistry between us makes it so hard not to flirt. I didn't have feelings for her when we all signed the lease, but now we've got past the Christmas break, I realise I do. What should I do?
Okay. Did anyone here go to university?
Yes, a
Yes.
friend of mine
Oh, damn it.
Yes.
slept with someone on a pool table. Just as an aside.
Do you think that's relevant?
Don't think so.
Did
Well,
they enjoy it?
It is actually relevant because what happened then was we moved into a house together, and the girl from the pool table anecdote was living next door.
Oh.
But also they had a door between their 2 bedrooms.
Oh.
You could go from one house to the other through a door in the...
Okay, that's charming though.
That's a farce.
Is it still charming when they broke up? You tell me.
Oh yeah, that's not charming then, because everyone does break up, don't they? Eventually, if not through relationship problems, death. I don't know. I think you've got to go for it though. If you've got a vibe with them,
You're
Also,
22, go for it. Even if it explodes, it'll be so worth it.
There's
Love
6
is-
people
yeah.
in the house, and it's like you're predicting future awkwardness, but there's always going to be future. Like you are
Yeah.
going to shit yourself like 4 times in your life, and it's going to be awful.
There's going to be an argument over like who bought some
Yeah.
aluminium foil or something. There's
You're
ju-
going to
get-
fall
yeah, go-
downstairs in front of
Go
so
for this
many
for
people.
sure. You know, yeah. Always choose love. You're
Yeah.
22.
Yeah.
I think
You're
so,
going to
yeah.
accidentally vomit down on yourself or on top of someone else at some point. Like things are going to go wrong.
I went
So-
out with someone who I lived with, and we were living together first. And
Did
then
you do it?
It blew up in our face. She was a hairdresser. She was obsessed with thinking people were aliens by the shape of their head. She could like touch them and be like, "Yep, alien." She like knew from the shape of their head, and that sort of ended maybe a little bit pear shaped. That we became friends after that, and it was totally worth it.
Are you still friends now?
I haven't checked in for a while, but yeah. I think she lives in Brisbane. She's nice.
I once fancied this boy so much, and he moved really close to me, and I was like, it's because he loves me. That's why he's moved close.
Yeah.
But he didn't. It just worked out practically that his friends had already found somewhere. It just happened to be close. But I took it as a sign, and I used to just like always be like around his, like, hey.
Are you still in touch with him?
No.
Do you check in?
I mean, I search him every now and again on like
that's a similar
Facebook,
thing,
but he
then.
just doesn't post, you know?
They don't need to post.
No.
Need to post.
I don't need to know either. It's none of my business, is it?
But Tim, you're sort of a bit of a Casanova, someone who has,
Well, you've bought the whole block that you live in,
Yeah,
haven't you?
we
You're in a
can
flat
say-
block, and there's a lady on
say
every
you've-
floor.
I've got the flat block. Yeah. Yeah.
And there's a slide tunnel.
Yeah, slide tunnel.
That would actually be the most perfect scenario.
My
Buy a flat block, a friend on every floor, and then someone that you diddle with every other.
who's on the
Oh, yeah.
For a diddle.
I think someone in the penthouse suite.
No, you want to be on the penthouse.
No, I want to be like really at the bottom. I like being underground or in like a basement.
where
setting.
are you at the moment?
I live at my landlady is Lou Sanders.
That was
Sorry?
What?
sorry, that was supposed to be for sharing that Satsuma. I had like 3 pieces and I handed it over and you ate the whole thing.
Sorry, I thought when you said we're doing 3 segments, you meant the Satsuma. Fuck. What was the topic before? And I was not bragging before because, I'm very...
Bragging about what?
Just any kind of stuff like that. I'm very, love shy and very, yes.
Do you love me?
Huh?
One second.
I love collaborating with you.
Do you fancy me?
Huh?
Do you fancy me?
Do
Do you think I'm fair?
Next question, please. But go
Do
for
you
it.
think I'm fair? We haven't even solved
I'm
Eve's
only
problem.
human, Helen.
With those big naturals, how could I not? Can I
Those beautiful milkers.
can I quickly say to E, like, you've got to go for it because it also
Yeah.
could be the one. It could be you could be like Barack and Michelle Obama.
It's not that cut and dry.
Like
They're on the rocks.
no.
Yeah.
How do you know? How
the
the
rumour.
fuck?
Be on the rocks.
Would a
Go for it,
25-year-old from Salisbury know that their
E.
relationship's on the rocks?
Helen,
Sorry,
everyone's
Andrew.
Just a
saying
moment,
it.
E.
Everyone's
Stop
saying
hugging
it.
the shore. Go for it and be on the rocks. Go set sail. Discover new lands. Go for this. You can find another place. You can find new friends. You always go for it, yeah? Life begins on the edge of the comfort zone.
Life begins at 40,
And what?
doesn't it?
I think that's what people say just to like, pep it
I'm
up.
sure I saw that on a birthday card. Stop biting that lead.
Why do you keep biting it?
I get excited.
compulsion.
I get excited. Next question, please, Andrew.
Oh, is there more than one? Is that what this, by the way, is this the format of the show that we're just sort of moving into now?
They're sort of like the format is supposed to be that like we introduce the episode, we catch up on our week, and then we solve listener problems. But I have like such a hard time doing it when Catherine's not here. But I also think part of
Sticking
it,
to it.
Catherine with the invisible whip. Oh, my goodness.
like
Shall
what was
I
the last
find-
one I did without Catherine was like Rose Johnson and who else was on? Patrick Spicer.
Talked a lot
We
about
didn't do a
poo.
problem at all, I don't think.
No, we didn't. How does this compare, Tim, as like a film promo opportunity compared to like,
Oh,
like
shit,
Radio
yeah.
6 or
The
something
film.
like that?
Right, in terms of a film promo opportunity,
I'd like to-
I felt it sort of slipped.
You know,
slight-
Richard Curtis says this is like his top comedy. He's like, this is the most brilliant little gingerbread style British comedy I've seen in many years.
What, Tim's
Gorgeous.
film?
Let Tim do his film promo for a minute, okay?
No, I'm not doing my film promo. I'm explaining how this differs, as per Andy's question,
Thank you.
Helen,
from
maybe listen to what people are saying before you attack me.
from an actual promo opportunity.
Sorry, Tim.
That's all right. Well, I think they come in all shapes and sizes, and so some of them might be too dry, and then so it's like a bit boring, and then others maybe like too far the other way,
Too wet.
too wet. Yeah, this one is, and this is not a criticism, Helen. This promo opportunity is absolutely sopping wet.
Yes. This is an absolute quagmire of a promo.
Okay, I've got the script.
I'd
here.
love to hear about the... Oh, can you quickly just say about the film? Because I loved the first 30 minutes. And it's set on an island.
I saw an early rough cut of the film on a laptop and it was incredible. And this guy, he's like an amazing actor.
He's very
incredible.
talented.
He's so charming in it and so kind. And like, it's such a different character to the one, the guy that I
Who
know.
you see right now.
It's just brilliant. It's insane that the transformation. He is a chameleon. He is a shapeshifter. He is brilliant.
Crazy to ask this 45 minutes in. What's the name of the film?
Wallis Island.
Wallace and Gromit Island.
Is it?
Yes, it's got,
Dude, I got sent it last night at like 11 p.m. I was coming back from a gig. I had to
You were
write
half
this
mashed.
I was high on a lovely meal.
No, I sent it very late. I'd forgotten that was part of my part of my rationale. But I mean, I don't mind. Like, I agree. The first half, there's a lot of plodding around, and it's charming enough.
It
but
builds.
It builds because in the middle section, it goes crazy.
Okay, thank you so much for listening to Trusty Hogs this week.
Well, we haven't quite finished.
We have. Oh yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Please.
Do you mind if we just do 4 lines from the sitcom?
We have 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, go.
I'm just right.
Okay, go for it.
Okay.
No, you're that one.
Mind if I borrow your lighter?
Do you need a cigarette?
That's not how you'd say it. It's more like, do you need a... Like, you're like weirded out by this guy.
Do you need a cigarette?
That's so good.
Yeah. Well, that gives you a flavour.
Oh, okay, great. Thank you so much to Tim Key and Sam Campbell. Please join us next week where it's going to be so much better and have the best life ever.
You are amazing.
God
we see you,
fucking
girl.
bless
we
you.
love you, babe. We love you, girlfriend. If
Kisses.
you don't love me at my best, you don't deserve me at my worst. We adore you. We want to give you something.
A meal without wine is called breakfast.
Love her for you.
Bye. I just want to say, on behalf of me, on behalf of Catherine, on behalf of Andrew, on behalf of Em, on behalf of the world, I guess, thank you so much to our executive producers and our producers. Let's start with the execs. You know them, they're sexy as fuck, they're hot as shit. It's Guy Goodman, Simon Moores, Stefanie Catracchia, Oliver Jago, Anthony Conway, Neil Redmond, Angela S, Sadie Cashmore, Sarah Deakin, and Amanda McCall. I can read your name, Amanda. Please let me read it. Charley Weemes. Weemes. You can say Weemes as much as you want. I will always try a different go for it. And then obviously our producers. We don't forget, lest we forget our producers. Elle, Richard Bold, Harald van Dijk, Tim and Dom, David Walker, Rachel R, Claire Owen-Jones, Sarah and Molly, Raia Fink, Cordelia, Rachel Page, Helen A, Tina Lindsay, Amy O'Riordan, Abbie Worf, Matt Sims, Luke Bright. It's Jam Rainbird. Have I missed a row? I need to follow this with my finger. I have Leah, Kate, Liz Fort, Taz, Anthony, Chloe, Becky Fox, Dean Michael, Sophie Chivers, Carey Seuthe, Sadie, Charley A, KC, Jam Rainbird, Tamsyne Smith-Harding, Ezra Peregrine, Bryn, Laura Pollock, Leah Overend, Stephen Chicken, Hayley Singer, Dougie Robertson. I have not struggled with reading that much in a while.
I love that you always crack up at Stephen Chicken. He's a lovely, lovely guy.
And I bet, and I love you, Stephen Chicken. It's so funny.
Yeah.
It's so, I really hope that they have a partner, and I hope their surname is Cow, so they can be Cow and Chicken. Do you remember that TV show?
Yeah. Thank you for your support.
Mama had a chicken, Daddy had a cow.
Please don't cancel your Patreon. We appreciate you.
Oh, don't. You mustn't. No, don't.
Thank you.
Please.
Love
Thank
you.
you. Love you. Bye.